how will artificial intelligence transform portfolio management to boost project program success rate, which remain dismally low?
So my experience, I don't see project management as a low success rate, though I know that that's talked about throughout PMI, because there are challenges with projects, right? And I think a lot of it comes down to everybody being on the same page about projects and programs. But AI, I think, has, kind of going back to our discussion earlier, I think there's tools out there that are being developed, particularly on the technology side. I think that it will create greater efficiencies. I think there will be some jobs that are lost because we're able to automate those. But I think that that's part of what we're going through the evolution of, the industrial era, is you're going to just have, some machines come in and remove those jobs, but now it's done more efficiently across the globe. I think that as humans, we're going to have we're not going to lose, we're going to need a lot of technical folks, what they call those blue collar folks. You need plumbers, you need electricians. We're going to need these technicians that understand AI and how to navigate. IT folks, these people that can really do, fix the machines and things like. I think that that's kind of been lost over the last few decades, at least in my experience within the U.S., that those skill sets are so valuable. And in fact, nowadays I pay them very well to get those skill sets, because there's a much higher demand than there is a supply. But also as humans, we have to develop and think through the problems and the complexities that AI is not necessarily going to be able to do. AI is really great at algorithms and adapting and all these bots and these kinds of ideas, but they're never going to be actually human to always understand the nuances, because because ultimately humans are very social people. We have relationships. Dharam, you and I have never shaken hands, yet we've become good friends over thousands of miles away. Now, because we're social people, and I've gained something rich in my life from my interactions with you, and I know that you've enjoyed the interactions with me. This is how, but human relationships is how humanity incorporates and works together. And AI is never going to be a human, right? They're going to help us enhance things. And when it comes down to that project management and getting better at that, again, AI is going to be really good at, if we can develop the right data sets, large data sets, it'll really be able to give us some insights that we as humans might not be able to see. And we're going to be able to pinpoint marketing. I mean, look at the marketing today. I mean, sometimes you might say something around your phone, and all of a sudden you get an advertisement, on Facebook about that thing. It's crazy, and they're always fine tuning to get you to be a spender on different products. That's the kind of stuff that's really incredible about AI. But there's also going to be, depending on what that project is, AI's, if you can incorporate it, it'll make it more robust. It'll make it more precise. And I think that will help in the success of the projects, because if you are not losing money on going down the wrong avenue, or if you could be more accurate, all that kind of stuff, I think will add to the success. I kind of find projects fail on kind of two sides. It's the human failure, the leadership isn't there to guide it, and that's often quite true. And then the other side is the other resourcing, the non-human resources, the finances, the products. Do we have enough trucks or vehicles or those types of things? So it's kind of one of those two. But that's where I see AI has the potential to help humans make better decisions, to then increase those rates of success on projects and programs.